Welcome back to the Outer Worlds. So we are at the CNP Boarst factory, and hopefully this will work a little bit better this time.
You must be a part of the new line shift. Don't tell me you lost your key card already. A lost card's worth 2 infractions, you know.
How much for a card and no infractions?
Depends on what you got. But I reckon we can work something out.
Will 388 bits do?
Pleasure doing business with you. You weren't never here and I didn't give you this card.
Thank you. Now the question is, how does this work? Sealed. Okay, so there's a terminal here. Greetings, authorized user. The king would like to remind you to please clock out before documenting your daily shift in 15-minute increments. Do not forget to clock back in when returning for work for your next 23-hour shift. If you would like to file a complaint, please immediately report to the king to receive an infraction on your performance. Line shift reports, old files to be deleted. From F. Patterson to A. Rose. Subject, the end is upon us. I don't want to say I told you so, but I did message you that the writing was on the wall back in April, did I not? Which, if you remember, is one of the reasons I begged you to please hurry in your decision-making, which inadvertently and unfortunately stoked your ire at me for rushing you. But now... Sorry. Now everything I feared is coming to pass. CNP has abandoned Monarch with the others. The factory is in working order, but less and less of us keep showing up for shifts. 'Cause what's the point, really? I've got my last 2 bit cards for wages owed, which means I can't pay rent, Aggie, let alone sponsor your wastrel of a cousin's gambling habits. I know how you titter it away when I raise these sorts of concerns, but I'm not joking, Aggie. It's only a matter of time before I'm plumb out into the streets. What are you going to do then? Keep telling me to wait? I can't. The next ferry's scheduled for Thursday at 2 o'clock. I'll be on it, and I'd like you to join me. If you do, then I'll have your answer at last. If not, then I'll guess I'll have an answer the same. Either way, I won't be waiting for another month on end. See you at the ferry platform, I hope. Yours in heart, if not body, Fitz. Shift report 84. Clog. Clive, what are your thoughts on that clog? Can't be a raptidon, weren't no scales. And there ain't enough cysts for it to have been a wayward pig. But I'll be damned if I've ever seen vermin so large. I'll admit I was skeptical when you called me and the fellas back to the factory like we were gonna run it rogue. Well, I guess we did. But you were right. There was money ripe for the picking, even without CNP's umbrella, and I just want you to know I appreciate what you did for each of us. P.S. Best have maintenance check the grating on the vents. That's the 2nd clog this month. Geraldine. Turn to route and exit. Okay, so there's a robot and a factory employee. Another terminal. Message from A. Rose. Factory is back online. Feels strange. Not only did I never think I'd stoop to this sort of work, but they gave me your place on the line. Wish you could have waited just for a little while, but that's fine. Me and my cousin Isaac are right as rain we are. I never met a man so eccentric as the factory's new owner, Clive. Got a dreadful temper, he does, but he pays our wages on time, so I guess I don't rightly mind. Just, if you ain't coming back, you could at least answer my darned messages. I feel like a fool sending these, like I'm pouring my heart into some silly diary. Maybe I'll go visit with Isaac, haven't seen him in a few days. The one you left behind, A. From J. Blanchard to C. Blanchard, need be a new job. I cannot freaking take it any longer! I know the money's good, I know the work's steady, but core, you can't hardly fathom what it's like, day in and day out. Grew up with a slimy worm and now it's got me calling him the Boarst King of Monarch, like a real fragging royalty, like the myths of old. And he's always muttering to himself or shouting, splattered with gristle or worse. But I know what happened to them fellas who got pink slips. Won't go out like that, not me. And not on account of Slaughterhouse Clive. I quit. Your loving brother, Janin. Yet another terminal. C&P financial records. Edit financial records. I don't have enough intelligence to do that. No, I want the bit cartridge. I also need some way to move around in here. Because my thing is running out. Okay. I don't have medical 55. Inventory logs. Okay, now we have a problem. Or we don't. So how do I sabotage this?
Remember not to take breaks on company time.
Oh, gee. There we go, hack 55, enable pink slip protocol on Sentry Automex. Maintenance logs, 157. Clog in the machinery consisted of the following composition: 16% adipose tissues, 15% bone, 40% to indeterminate percentage, sinew, hair, hemoglobin, and other organic materials. Would you like to run a deeper diagnostics? Processing keystrokes. No. Authorization approved. Resuming deep cleansing cycle. Maintenance log 241. Dictating memoranda from authorized user, control room operator, begin block quote. Oh, for piss and plasma, I ain't inputting start recording now, did I? No, you stupid piece of shrapnel computer. I was only saying how it irks me when the others filch my lunch. Pea-free butter and purpleberry jelly, I'll have you know, not Boarst, and for good reason. And while they're gorging, they got the nerve to fart and waggle their middle fingers at me from the factory floor. 'Cause they know I can't go down there till the shift break, and by then it's too late. Tell you what though, I'm tempted. I'm tempted, alright, to use the Sentry Automech's new pink slip protocol to terminate each and every one of them. Won't be wagging their middle finger then now, would they? End block quote. Call elevator. I have absolutely no idea what that pink slip protocol did. But it looks like it made the bots attack everything down there. Okay. Still sealed. Now the question is, can I sneak?
Does it?
Something's up. Stay down, miscreant.
Okay, so I can climb down here again. Question is, did I... No. Here's another terminal. Medical 55, increased daily vitamin administration to the sister pigs feeding troughs by 4,000. But I don't have medical 55. I have medical 50. Do I have anything that gives me more medical? Medical is tech skill. Can I use that? Does that help? 4? No, that's not enough. Nothing that gives more medical. wonder, does shooting the bots give me...
Don't mess with us.
Yes, it does. So we do not shoot the bots either then. Arg.
Quietly now.
Okay, so let's head down to reset the counter. And then head upstairs. So what did I need for this one? I needed more intelligence. Sing. Anything in this room here? Purple berry punch, does that give me all the attributes? Purple berry juice. Oh, all the attributes. Something that can give me mind attributes. Let's buy this. I don't know if this is gonna be enough. Let's try it. That gives me high intelligence. And I can do it. Perfect. A matter of sneaking back down. And then sneaking down here. Guess we'll just have to leave through the sewers. Okay, so that's the space crime continuum. No, Slaughterhouse Clive. Now we have the space-time continuum thing over there left. There, no. Trying to access the journal. Okay. And just a matter of following the road. Stupid marauders. Right along. I really love those power attacks.
There we go!
There we go. Let's just move along. Leave the Mantic Queen alone.
Here we go! Our skills are unrivaled.
Pretty sure there were more of them. It's lying here.
Here we go!
Here I go!
Nice one! Good hit!
Those. Guess we're at the secret lab. Rizzo's Cascadia.
Here we go! Got him! Everyone all right?
I can approve of you doing the job for me. Where did the robot go?
Is that a ship out there? Looks fairly well banged up. Here we go! Down they go! Right, you!
Seems to be... Nope.
Captain, look out!
Fate shines on us today.
Seems to be a lot of marauders here.
You hiding? You scared?
Ah, hello there.
Here we go.
Down they go!
That's the last of them.
Now it's just a matter of looting. I don't even remember why we're here. Remember that there was some kind of secret lab or something? Computer terminal. Supervisor override. Switch antediluvian. Begin transaction. Sure. Current inventory. In stock. Okay, so this is the entrance to the laboratory. That's nice to know.
Here we go. Attack! Attack!
I don't care too much about the guys down there.
Got him! Attack! Get up! Now keep quiet.
The terminal, public notice 117. We've read before. Hazard clause. I've received confirmation that Rizzo will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporations. We are expected to maintain our exports until the day we leave. All teams will continue to operate until told otherwise. As of this time, I don't see the need to inform anyone outside the three of us of the board's decision. We don't want our workers thinking they're going to be reassigned, just let them do whatever they do best, their jobs. Does this change our priorities at all? Should we begin scuttling research and focusing more on the exports? No. We'll hit our export quotas for the next 7 months at least. Project Patero is still our #1 priority. Mr. Siegler, we regret to inform you that the shuttles en route to the bottling facility at Cascadia have been rerouted. The evacuation effort is prioritized in order of profitability, measured chiefly by export volume, and as of this time other facilities have proven themselves either more profitable or more efficient. The distribution system will send the minimum 1 shuttle for evacuation purposes. If you have more personnel than can fit on a standard shuttle, Rizzo recommends establishing a priority system so that the loading and preparation of that shuttle can proceed smoothly. Please be advised that any attempt to load more than the maximum amount of human resources onto the shuttle will be met with forceful intervention. Warm regards, your friends in the Rizzoing Corporate Direct. What of Project Ptero? Surely it warrants additional resources. Mr. Ziegler, research projects are not taken into consideration while calculating the profitability of any given settlement. Project Ptero's importance may place it higher on your priority list, but we are still unable to send more than one shuttle for evacuation. Best you balance your resources. Final one. We get one shuttle. By my estimate, the Project Ptero assets, both human and otherwise, will take up approximately 2/3 of our available space. That leaves us and a couple more people we can take with us. We need to decide how we're going to decide who else to take. Perhaps a subcommittee to draft a decision-making plan? You know me, Sumner. I love subcommittees, but any decision we make is going to end up with pissed-off workers. Let's just ride out with the Ptero crew. We'll enjoy a bit of extra leg room. Once we're safe on T2, we can see about getting another shuttle sent out. Seconded. What will we tell the workers? We tell them that we're going to get them out. They just won't know it'll be one shuttle at a time. It's fine. Do not tell them about the hazard clause. Our goal is to get out of here peacefully, no incidents. I don't want panic, I don't want a riot, or law forbid a strike. Once we're out, we'll send word back with further plans. Until then, keep this among us. Usual, they are ever the nice people. This appears to be the management office. Why would you keep a shovel in the safe? Data executive review. Zora Blackwood. Zora is a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to assimilate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. And Cecil McClure. Cecil's enthusiasm for Risso's products is unmatched, and he displays an impressive knowledge of company products. He's exactly the kind of worker we need to keep at our storefronts. Do not promote beyond store manager. Export executive review for Zora Blackwood to external datapad. Yes, please. Turn to route exit. That's useful for something. Certainly been a lot of damaging going on up here. Another terminal. Message to C. McClure. Read that. 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 And you can read that. Nothing of real consequence, but interesting to the storyline. On the roof, probably you can have a look. Store. Up top, in case there are enemies for us to fire at from up there. Definitely hear something. Oh, two of you. Interesting. Okay, let's move on and have a look at the other buildings.
Nice.
An interesting place to put a safe.
Watch out, Captain.
Too strong.
Woohoo! Nice work.
Yeah, nice and easy peasy. Another terminal. Point of sale interface. Lord help me, Lord help us all. I saw one, frothing at the mouth, barely able to string a word or two together, walking at me as if to devour me whole. Zora was right, there are monsters here. We need to get out if we want to live. Cecil, you aren't insane. They were people once. I don't know what they are now. Zora. Cecil, these crazy assholes don't know how to use a keypad. I took one from my clinic office and installed it on the bridge gate. 2613. Be safe. Zora. Code for something? Yeah. Seem that explored what is to explore of this place. Yeah, then it's just a matter of going down into the secret lab, but that wait until the next episode. So, as usual, thank you all very much for joining me, and see you all next time.